what's up guys, DiplexHeated again, and welcome back to Sherlock Holmes, Crimes and Punishments. Now, as you've noticed, I am not actually in the top right corner of your video player here on YouTube. I am not a ghost, I have not disappeared, but I have a question to ask you guys. Now, getting dressed, putting on that three-piece suit with my tie, waistcoat, and everything, you know, hat, back and forth, getting the camera working, you know, getting the, pulling out the whiskey that's bloody like 18 years, recording, editing, mixing, producing a product that is probably so far the least watched one on my channel. I guess people just like Project Reality, Men of War, and Total War and that stuff, is okay with me because I don't really care about how many views I get here and there. I wouldn't bitch around that. If I did, you'd probably only see me play Men of War and Project Reality, which I don't for some reason, but I guess that's where the gold is, really. But as you can probably tell, or hopefully tell, I do this out of love for just what I love to do. Hence why I picked up Sherlock Holmes and played it, because it's just an amazing game. So I'm asking you, if you really want me to use a face cam in the future, let me know and I will. But without your replies and your support, if it's not there, I don't really see the point of doing the face cam stuff. So if you guys could, if you let me just know if you want to say a face cam, and I'll
What a gloomy night.
I'll use the face cam.
It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight, it's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
What could this mean?
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow.
The next morning, very early. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. I was gonna dress up in like a country uniform, not country uniform, but like his, with like the tweed jacket and country hat, farmer's hat. Well, except that's not really a farmer's hat, but yeah, you catch my drift. Looks like they're in a carousel. The outside is like spinning around them.
Well, here we are again at Evesham station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Welcome to the country. This is beautiful. How beautiful ain't this? Evesham station.
First of all, let us examine the area where the train disappeared.
Yes. Did that come from London or Doncaster? I think it came from this direction. His bags was standing there, and he turned around to look at this. Yes, it must have been from here. Did the train just disappear? What? This is kind of creepy, isn't it? Right, so it's not the way. Right, it would, for some reason it gave me a reason to think it was coming in that way. But then again, they looked at this direction. Except it didn't look like it came from this direction. I don't know why. I must be just completely off. Creepy. Right, here's the train.
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
Railway sleepers.
Railway sleepers. Nothing unusual. A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train.
What's this?
There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
Huh. Huh. The rails.
The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here.
Uh-huh. So, can't really draw any
There
conclusions.
are no signs to indicate that the train ran off the track, nor are there any other traces. There is nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues, and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising.
Huh.
This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Oh,
Perhaps
God.
the station master could lend us one.
I think he could. I think he'll have to. But I'm not actually a police officer, am I? No. Just can't really demand too many things. Hello. Mr. Station Master.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
Hmm. Nothing that I can see here that's too unusual. Hmm. Fully grey hair. Yeah, he's old, I guess. I did make that assumption myself. Ah, he's got a train thing here. Honorable badge. He's got a gold chain. Button coat. Dirt on his coat. He's got a ring here. Wedding ring. He's a married old man. Let's get the railway map.
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
You think he stole the train?
Could you please give us any details about the train?
Well, there was nothing so very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
See you later, my good man.
Right. This is not the same place. This is some sort of postal area where they put the mail. Right, so there should be a map here. London, Nottingham. Look at that. There's a steep area there. Water nearby.
This map will be useful.
Take the entire thing. There we go. Deframe the area. Right. Makes sense. Got a map. Right. Let's find out more about information. We need to find the... Ooh, is this the one? Papers about the train. Where could those be? Maybe in the office on the side. There should be more of a... Watson, you move. Watson. Watson, don't... I'm not playing with you. Watson, move. I will... Next time I'll have to kick you down, Watson. You know what I'm capable of. Right. It's a very cozy office. Very old cozy. Office table. Telegraph. Oh, there's an old coat. Right, let's look at the office table. There should be papers here. Line, Nottingham, London composition. Locomotive car, first class car, Worcester wagon, special wagon. Ordered by Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson. Bridlington Station.
A new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
So do I, his special cart. Yes. I'll take this too.
Here is the train set.
Special wagon. Yes. Let's look at the telegraph.
A telegraph.
That's what they received it through. Let's go find Mr. Robinson.
The whole train just disappeared.
You are
It's unbelievable.
absolutely correct. We can't go anywhere else. Let's go ask the train mate back here if he knows where Mr. Robinson is and where we can find him. Special wagon.
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows. And they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private. And it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
How does he know? Because he
What do you
wasn't on the
mean?
train.
Like officials? I wouldn't know.
He wasn't on the train,
but now
Sherlock.
that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. What kind of problem that they didn't say?
Odd.
That is interesting.
Very.
You mentioned a problem at Bridlington station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See
Interesting.
you later, my good man.
Watson, with me. We're heading out of here. We're heading to Bridlington Station. Right. The trace simply vanished or no trace of his place. Nothing that we can link these together with yet. No, of course not. I figured. But it says we can... So this is Bridlington. Right. Nice little town square here. There's some bands sitting there. Is it inside? Ooh, who's this? Mr. Robinson. Angry passenger. I think I'll approach Mr. Robinson. This'll be
Good day
interesting.
to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We
Oh,
are not
Australian.
from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
Rich guy. Right. Bearded Australian. He's got a cowboy hat. Australian one, apparently. He's got a nice little green... Expensive clothes, yeah. He's very rich. He's got a nice ring there. TR. Heavy gold ring. He's got another bag on the side of him. And those are probably crocodile shoes. Yes. So he's a prop...
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
Okay.
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing electricity. I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. but I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
So he wasn't on the train, no?
Mr. Robinson, could you please clarify? Were you travelling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him.
That was fake.
Unfortunately,
He
he
wasn't
wasn't
there.
there. I thought
course.
perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
The timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.
What's the value of it?
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in. And yet, I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
Goodbye, sir.
Fair enough. Where did he was disappeared? Station master. Poor guy. This guy's probably also been waiting for the train.
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
Right. Okay. He's not really rich. Wear clothes. Yes, I made that assumption by saying he's not rich. Here's a ticket. Discount train ticket. He's too married. Everyone's married here. And he's got rough skin. He's a proper worker. He could have been digging things, can't he?
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid, and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
They were the South
Can
Americans.
you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Yeah. That Barcazas company
Goodbye,
needs
sir.
to be looked
The
into.
ticket inspector forced all the passengers from the train except for the directors of the Barcazas Chilean Company.
Holmes, how is it even possible for a train to disappear?
Right, let's make a little deduction here. Right, so the Chileans' stay on the train was just a coincidence. The train could have overlooked them. Chileans were left because they were intentionally left on the train. The controller removed all passenger from the train. Yes, that's what I'm gonna go with for now. They were left on the train. It's not a coincidence. Not when a train disappears. There's a man by a cart. Can't really go up and talk to him. There's a little station house. Bridlington. Okay. Let's head back in. Luggage. Postal bags.
Railway post bags.
Hmm. Am I missing something? No, I don't quite think so. Not in here. Let's go have a chat with this gentleman back here. Doesn't seem like he's the talkative kind. But, nope. Ooh, this is like. Quite nice, a man sitting there. Very nice. Right, we're gonna head back in. Investigate this further. Let's go in and have a chat with the station master. Gap in the floor. Sheet of paper. We'll take that.
The
Look at that.
insurance policy for Robinson's machine. A significant sum.
Insurance organized by Thomas L. AEG. This policy partially covers 50% of its value, maximum cover amount. £15,000 insurance duration and 1 year renewable. Okay.
A telegraph.
Like in the other station. Fair enough. Just walking around here like it's no one's business. Right. Let's talk to this lady again. See what he's got to say.
Good day to you, gentlemen. How may I help you?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes. I am investigating the unfortunate disappearance of last night's train.
I see. I'm Station Master Bertram, but my supervisor has not informed me about this. I do not know if...
Do not worry. I have only a few questions.
First of all, we're going to take a look at this man. Right. He's young. I noticed that before. Like, this, I'm starting to get used to this straight away. Right, he's got a clean clothing. He's got a nice Victorian Railway badge there. Instructions to station master. He's got dirt, ink smudges. Ink smudges. Problem with passengers.
Station Master Everett from Evesham told us that you reported a problem with some passengers last night.
Indeed. This train is a regular line for those who work at Nottingham. But yesterday, everyone was asked to get off the train here at my station. I've no idea why, and it delayed the train. But the worst of it is that now I have to deal with 2 furious passengers who are complaining about the company's service. They stayed here the whole night, but people do not usually pay much attention to the regulations, you see. There are very strict and clear rules. Paragraph 234 of Article 2G-43 states that in the event of a complaint, you must...
Yes, thank you. I understand. Apart from the passengers disembarking, did you notice anything else that was unusual last night?
I did, and I mentioned it in my report to our higher management on the matter.
What was it?
Sorry, but I can't tell you. The station master's reports are confidential.
Confidential, you say? How long have you been working here?
I've worked here long enough to be quite capable of managing a railway station.
You are young and you've got bloody, you know, your frickin' thing in your pocket. Tells me that you are
Let
rookie.
me speak frankly, Mr. Bertram. Your age and your lack of confidence in your position are quite apparent. You cannot deny that you have only recently completed your studies.
I was at the top of my class.
Listen here, young man. I am aware that you wish to protect yourself behind all these regulations, but I represent the law.
And you are obstructing the investigation of an important case. I would suggest that you cooperate with Mr. Holmes. Think of your career.
Ah, that is... Well, I'll tell you everything. First of all, I scolded the ticket inspector, for it was he who asked the passengers to leave the train. It was not his right to do so. He was very rude. And then, later on, I received a most peculiar telegram from my colleague at Chesterfield station, the next stop along the line.
That's the one afterwards, isn't it? And what was that?
What did the telegram say?
Well, that was the peculiar thing. It was almost unreadable. It was full of errors and awfully vague. It was hard to understand if the train had correctly passed that station or not. You can read it for yourself.
This is gonna be some Spaniard who wrote it.
We ought to visit Chesterfield station. We need to confirm if the station master saw the train or not.
Chesterfield levei estación. Tren Lunar Duarte y. This is a Spanish guy who definitely wrote that. Obviously. Right. Let's head out of here. Let's get back in our carriage. Let's head to Chesterfield. It's the one in between. They must have seen the train. Because we saw the train at our station. So obviously that must have passed theirs before it came close to ours. Interesting. Chilean company. Probably a Spanish man who sent that telegram. News station. That I'd like to speak to that train conductor. Very so would I like to speak to him. Right, waste bin. More bottles. Bottles that we saw yesterday.
This bin is full of empty bottles.
Odd. Very odd. Hello. Oh, he's drunk. Of course he hasn't seen anything. Morse code alphabet.
I had thought that all station masters knew the Morse code, but apparently not.
A telegraph.
Yeah. God, this is a mess. Hey, you. Wake up. Drunken pig.
How could he fall asleep at work like this? Excuse me, sir. Wake up. Ah, his breath. He must have swallowed half a distillery.
And that explains the how.
By his sleeping off the alcohol, you mean? Wake up, please, sir.
Huh? What? The 18 hours 72 train has arrived?
Good day to you. We are investigating the disappearance of last night's train, and we should like to ask you a few questions.
But he doesn't. Okay. Right. He's older. He's got a red nose too because of the drinking. He's got a clean clothes though. Same company. Married. No, there's an alcohol flask. Oh, but he's married too. I didn't see that one. String. Fishing line. But he's got fishing line in this frickin'...
Were there any passengers who got off that particular train at your station last night?
No, nobody, it seems to me. Although I did not leave my office, so...
No doubt you were very busy.
You don't say. You can't ever get any peace around here. Now you have to send a telegram each time a train arrives and departs.
Station Master Bertram from Bridlington showed me a strange telegram that he received from you last night. It concerned the train, but it was barely comprehensible.
What? He's a fastidious
That's probably
little
his,
twerp, that
yeah.
Bertram. I remember everything quite clearly. It was late, and I was tired, but I did my work. So what? There's no need to be so petty.
I could have thought that it was... You're drinking a lot.
You were not tired, you were inebriated. Tell me the truth now, or I shall not hesitate to document your state in my report.
My friend means that you will end up by being sacked from your position.
Ooh, burned,
All
mate.
right. So I was drunk. I don't remember all of yesterday, to be truthful to you. Please don't go harsh on me.
Holmes, this man has consumed a considerable amount of alcohol. He's not entirely helpless yet, but...
It will not be long before he is. Obviously, his testimony cannot be trusted.
True. Right, so. Chesterfield telegram and that goes pretty well together. Sicilians stay on the train, which yeah, no, they were left there. Past Chesterfield. The train passed through Chesterfield station despite our being unsure the station must center port. The train never passed through Chesterfield station. The station was drunk and his testimony seems normal. He could have sent the report without witnessing the train. True. I think he missed it. He knew it was gonna go there, so but he just sent the it off to send something off, you know what I mean? He's a wanker. Doesn't do his job properly.
A fishing advertisement.
Yeah, well he's got the fishing line, right? Maybe we should head down to the water. What's this? What is that? Gotta look this up. Warehouse. Wait a minute. That wasn't a real train that passed us. The train was never there. This is a fake train.
A handcar wheelbase.
Obviously.
Interesting. It appears that elements of the same construction were scattered everywhere.
I draw the conclusion that that train that we saw yesterday wasn't
Watson,
actually a train.
Please tell me, do you believe in magic?
Of course not, Holmes.
Then you are of the opinion that a train cannot simply disappear.
Well, we both know that that is obvious. Why are you asking such peculiar questions?
Because that wasn't a train yesterday.
A little patience, Watson. You will understand my point quite soon. So, are you quite certain that you saw the train at Evesham station?
Yes, of course. We saw it coming. The headlights, and heard the whistle.
But that is it. We didn't see the train itself.
Obviously.
But... Oh, Holmes, I'm a little confused.
Look at the handcart. You see, this is quite simply done. Obviously. It's fake. Right. Fake train experiment. Let's go for it. Let's go for the fake train experiment.